All the kids have a criminal history. They steal things from people. They stab people. They used to be violent. They didn't go to school. They're ashamed of the parents. My mother she can't read and write. My mother was a drug user. My mother was a prostitute. They grew up without discipline and lack of love. I can give you a story of a kid. We went to his house and I saw all the kids, picture of all the kids hanging on the wall, and his picture wasn't on the wall. When I asked the parents why, he say, he didn't behave well. But you know, coming home and not see your picture on the wall hanging like the other says something about how do you grow up. After 1 year in our place, the parents says, we are proud of him.
I couldn't get along with my parents. I was bored, hanging out around at home. I got into trouble with the police. I was the first kid who moved into Wing of Love. At the beginning, even getting up in the morning was hard. Now I'm up early, go to school and work in the petting zoo.
They have to say, I want to come to this place. I can't force them to come. They should say, I want it. And then we start this process. And I believe if we take them all together and we put them together, they can support each other. And step by step, they're starting to move ahead. We don't push them, we give them time, we give them space.
I was 13 years old when my parents split up. I was mad. I got into fights and started stealing. In reform school, I was always getting put into solitary confinement. Here, no one is in a rush to punish you. For the first time, someone cares about my feelings. I used to think anything goes. I guess I was wrong.
Every day, kids or the youngsters come to this place and work with the animals, feed the animals. They host people, they guide them in the garden. And I hope through this work, they'll become better citizens.
We have kangaroo, horses, ibexes, deer, pheasants, chickens, alpacas, donkeys, rabbits, ducks, geese, swans, and emu. Personally, I love working with the horses. I understand them, and no matter how I'm feeling, they understand me.
We got donkeys who were beaten by people for many years. And when we got them, they behave like a beaten donkeys. And with the love and the care of the kids, those donkeys now lead groups. They are really working with the kids. One of the kids said, it's like us. We were beaten kids, and now look at us.
I was 14 and a half when I was caught in an armed robbery. After good behavior in reform school, I got to come here. It's heaven. I take care of kangaroos. Working with the animals calms you down and helps you rebuild your self-esteem. If you grow with the job, you get more responsibility. I'm hoping to make something out of myself. When my 7 brothers and sisters come to visit, I tell them to stay away from trouble. When I think back, I don't recognize the teenager who once took part in a robbery. And neither does anyone else.
With love, you can give the animal new life. With love, I hope we can give them new love.